Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for you guys today, I'm going to be doing a different type of video that is going to be the start of a series on my channel for like younger subscribers, if I have any young subscribers. Basically what I'm going to be doing in this series is I'm going to be showing you how makeup can be done for like people who are preteens, whether you be, you know, like 12 or 10. Hold on. But yeah, so basically this is a series that I'm doing for kids or parents who want to be able to show their kids how to do makeup. This is going to be like what I would consider age appropriate makeup. So we're not going to do like full on like full beat makeup. I don't think little kids, I don't really think people in general need to wear makeup. It's nice to know how to do it because it's fun. Makeup is fun, but it is not a necessity, especially like right now on social media. Everybody is comparing themselves to everybody else that they're seeing on social media. Let me tell you what, even for me, the makeup that I do while I'm recording my videos does not translate that way onto my photos of Instagram, because lighting changes everything, angles change everything. You're gonna look different from 1 minute, from like 1 hour to 1 hour, especially as makeup. Does that make sense? Basically, what I'm saying is that you don't need makeup. I guarantee you the fact that you look gorgeous without it. So, with that being said, we're going to bring in the guest and get started. So, full disclosure, this is my sister Connie, and she's a very unwilling participant in this, but smile.
Don't.
Smile. Did you grab your foundation?
No, it's right here.
That's mine. You might want to go grab it because I'm not sure if this is going to be...
It's going to be way too light.
You hope. You hope. So anyway, for this video, I'm going to be trying to use like more affordable drugstore products, just because I do realize that not every parent or every person has got a crap ton of money to be spending on bougie products. I realize that. I didn't have a whole lot of money when I was, I didn't have any money when I was her age. I didn't really have any money till I turned 18 and I got a job. You want to do this?
Yeah, that palette. Let me find my foundation real quick. Because I'm stupid and I lost it.
Technical difficulty. Okay, so for primer, like I said, I'm going to try and stick to mostly, and I realize you guys can't really see me. That's fine. This is about like preteens. Let's zoom it in on you a little bit.
No.
I can't see. There. So it's mostly about like preteens and everything. So the first thing I want to use is a primer on her, because she does have like acne breakouts. Her skin's getting like kind of
annoying.
That too. But it's kind of a little bit oily. But I also don't think, do you want to look very, very matte, or do you want to look dewy?
I don't know what you just said.
So do you want to look very, like, not shiny, or do you want to look shiny?
Matte.
You want to look matte?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to use a pore filling primer.
No pore blem primescence.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
Oh,
okay. Alright, anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some moisturizer on her, just because her skin is a little bit dry right now, and putting on a matte base, you kind of want to add hydration into the skin, because otherwise, in my opinion, please keep in mind, I'm not a makeup artist. This
better not burn my scar.
You have a little bitty scratch on your face. You should... Fine. Whatever. Anyway, in my opinion, when you're going to do a matte base, you kind of want to have more hydration underneath. So I'm using the the Revolution London Skincare Hydration Boost Gel Moisturizer. I'm pretty sure this is $10 at Ulta. Another one that I really like is the CeraVe Dry Skin Treatment Lotion. You can buy a travel size bottle of it for $4. And I've had mine for over a month, so it's not super expensive.
Did you use this?
Yes.
Yeah, I use it in the morning.
You use it in the morning?
Yeah, I don't use that much. I use like that much. So.
That would explain why I'm going through it so quickly.
Is it expensive?
It's like $10, so no. But it would have been nice to have been asked. But
sorry. I have like a nighttime routine and morning routine.
Okay, so I guess, because this is, like, dewy. So, okay, I know what we're going to do. So, the two things I'm going to do to give her, like, a more, I can mattify her with powder. That's fine. So I'm going to take the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade...
You know,
Just let me know when it gets to be more than 10 minutes on that timer.
Okay, I feel like you should talk about, like, a lot more drama and stuff.
Medium 100W. No.
Yeah.
No.
I got a
And
lot
I'm
of
gonna
drama.
do, like, 1 pump of that on the back of my hand, and then I'm also going to mix in a little bit of my shade of foundation in a lighter, in a more matte finish. Milani. Where did my Milani go? So I'm going to be mixing the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation in the shade Porcelain. This is $10. The ColourPop one is like $14.
I know something funny.
Hmm.
So we were in a Google Meet, okay, and my friend Faith took a photo
That's
of me,
what it looks like.
and I look like a gremlin. She's got a photo of it. It's so embarrassing. And then I have a photo of her going.
Do you?
It's so funny.
This is too dark.
It's not.
Connie,
It blends in. Literally, I use that thing all the time, and it blends in.
What thing?
My foundation.
Alright, so when it comes to tools, there are a couple different things that you can do to help blend in foundation. You can either use a brush. My favorite is the Real Techniques Easy as 1, 2, 3 brush. You can find that at Walmart. I think it's $8. Otherwise, Laura Lee Los Angeles has one. And I also think it's like $8 or $10 on her website. But these are the two that I like to use. However, those are still kind of wet because I was trying to clean them. So the other thing I like to use is a beauty sponge from shopmissa.com. These are $1. These are like really good dupes for the beauty blender. They're super squishy. So I'm just gonna blend this foundation in to her skin. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist in any way.
Hurt my eye.
Sorry.
You should practice
This is too dark.
SFX.
Special effects.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like FSX.
SFX, yeah, I know. It's short for special effects.
You should like practice that.
This is way too deep.
No, it's not. I'm literally used to this, so it's not deep for me. You missed my chin.
Quit. You're supposed to be my mannequin, not backsassing.
Well, you know, I do my makeup different, so I'm not a full face person. I'm just mascara and
that's
eyeshadow or foundation and call it good.
Listen, you're the one that wants me to use an eyeshadow palette on you. I was just gonna show how to do your skin and like a little bit of.
Yeah, never mind. We ain't doing that. We ain't touching her eyes. Sorry, I just don't like makeup that much. I mean, I like it, but I don't like doing it.
Okay, so this is her summer shade, so we're gonna try and fix it a little bit, so it's like less tan.
Mom said I could get wrinkles by going like.
You can, yeah.
But it makes such good photos.
Yeah.
I'm the photo person. Like, I have like, I think I have 300 photos in my gallery.
Why do you have so many?
Because I'm like the photo queen.
I'm just gonna call this doing my sister's makeup. Yeah, okay.
You're hurting my face.
Don't touch it yet, it's not set. Okay, but anyway, for like, quit
Sorry, it's
touching
getting on
your
my
face.
lips.
We can wipe it off later. For preteens and like kids who want to do makeup, I think that giving them a more skin-like finish is the best. So by mixing like that hyaluronic acid one and the matte one, you don't have to do that obviously, like if you have one or the other in your correct shade, but it still gives her a nice skin-like finish. Like she doesn't look, I mean you can tell she has on makeup because this foundation shade is too dark for her, but it doesn't, don't do that. It's not, your cheeks are not fat. Did I didn't buy you a concealer, did I? Bugger nuts.
I would be expecting Mom buying me all this stuff, but...
Well, Mom's not into makeup, and...
Yeah, she probably wouldn't have bought me makeup till I'm like 16.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Juvia's Place. Where is... Hold on. Okay, so for
nice
concealer, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. This is in my shade, so this is light 40W. And we're just going to... What?
That's very light.
Yeah, but we want it to, like, kind of brighten a little bit. Not a lot. Like, kids have got very nice skin in general. And please keep in mind that she's my sister, so I'm going to be using my products on her. Obviously, like, don't do this with your friends and stuff. Everybody has germs. But she's my sister. I'm going to do a dot there, and then kind of like a sweep of product there. So can you see that in the camera, Connie?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. Just the teensiest bit under the eye. Because when kids get to be this age, their body's natural way of doing things is that they don't make as much melatonin naturally. So they're not getting as much sleep. You know, maybe they're starting to get acne and they want to like hide that. But Connie, I don't have a shade that's like her right color, so I can't cover up
I have really
the blemishes and stuff.
because I never wash my face.
But,
I mean, I wash it, but I don't wash it 24/7.
you don't have to wash it 24/7, but if you wash it like once a day,
it like once.
Well, yeah, that would be why.
But I always forget. That's why.
And then I'm just gonna use my finger to blend that in. Look up, just to blend that in. Hopefully, without stabbing her in the eye.
You know what you should do? You should have like a separate channel for like a day in the life, a day of my life, and then like not just makeup, like family things, like family challenges.
Yeah.
That would be so cool and fun because I get to be in them and I get to do challenges. Yeah. A lot of people who do that get a lot of money.
You keep tipping your head back.
Kind of like
It's
Mom, you still made it sound really bad that I want to watch Christmas movies on Halloween.
It's because that's weird.
Yeah, it's because we don't really have much Halloween movies.
It's called Netflix.
Like we have Netflix.
I have it on my phone. We could have watched them when I got home from work.
You have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's gonna be boring. I have to hang out with James and Nate.
Oh my god.
They're boring. They ignore me the whole time. They're on the playing the games and stuff, and I'm like, hello. Hello, stupid people.
For powder.
By the way, get mad at your mom if they have boys. Because, trust me, you may love them at the first sight, but you ain't gonna love them much.
Connie, that sounded really mean.
I mean, I love them as a brother, but they're very annoying.
They would probably say the same thing about you.
And sometimes I want them to just, like, get out.
So,
like, go away.
For powder to set under her eyes, just very lightly set under her eyes, because you don't want that concealer to crease, because the whole point of this is to have like a no makeup look. And I mean, you can tell she's wearing makeup again because I used the wrong shade on her on accident. I grabbed her summer shade. I need to buy her a winter shade.
That's funny. Nate was probably happy when he was the only child for a little while. He's 14, so yeah, he's like
But for powder, I'm going to use the Milani Loose Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm just going to look up. Just make sure there's no creases. And then just very lightly dust that powder under her eyes.
You're making me look like a vampire.
Why?
Because looking in here, it looks like I'm a vampire with really light eyes. As long as they don't turn like purple or red, whatever color they are.
And then I'm just going to dust that on her nose and on her forehead a little bit because that's where I know she gets oily.
I want to watch Vampire Diaries.
No, that was a terrible show.
Is it really?
Yes, it's awful.
Bad quality or just bad acting?
Kind of both. It's the fact of it is it's based on a book, and the book is 1,000 times better.
They filmed it in a real place.
Yeah, I know they did, but it's the fact that the book is 1,000,000,000 times better. The characters in that show look absolutely nothing even remotely like the characters in the book.
And I want to watch Once Upon a Time.
I've
watched 2 episodes with you. I think 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, but it gets more less child appropriate.
Yeah, I only have to watch the ones that are more child appropriate.
So to set the rest of her face to give her continue to keep the skin glow. What was it?
I saw a bat.
That was a bird. Bats aren't out right now.
That was a bat. That was huge and black.
Oh. But yeah, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Loose Translucent Setting Powder. And I need a powder brush. Whatever. I'm just going to keep using this brush that I used to dust the powder on her forehead. It's from Almar Cosmetics. It's a brightening brush. Real Techniques, it's put away right now because I haven't been using a whole lot of setting powder recently, but Real Techniques has a lovely brush for powder. It's just a giant fluffy brush, and it's really, really cheap and affordable. Other brushes, where you guys can go to get tools if you are a parent or a child or somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of money for tools, specifically tools, I would highly recommend going to shopmissa.com and grabbing their Wonder Blenders because those are really good. I would also recommend grabbing the All About the Eyes brush set because that's going to give you enough brushes that you can do an eye look. It's just enough brushes to do a full glam. What time am I at, Connie?
6 minutes.
A full glam eye look, and then I can't remember what it's called, but it's a black brush set. It's got 5 face brushes and 5 eye brushes. That is also really, really good for just doing a full face because it has a foundation brush, it has a powder brush, it has all kinds of brushes in there. So on Shop Missa you can get enough brushes and sponges.
Is that enough powder?
Yeah. I didn't use that much.
I know. I'm fun say. It's disgusting when people make these weird sounds at school. They go, it's so nasty, but they make it super loud.
Okay. For bronzer.
I don't have that. Yes, I do have a butter bronzer.
Did I give you a butter bronzer? Oh, okay. Okay. So like I said, Shop Missa is the place to go for tools other than Real Techniques. Makeup, if you are looking for affordable makeup, I would definitely go for Wet n Wild, ColourPop, Milani. Those are my favorite affordable brands. But the bronzer, I'm going to say that as long as it works for your skin tone, I highly, highly, highly recommend. This is my favorite bronzer. My absolute favorite bronzer is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It is more expensive for drugstore. It's $15, but can you see how much of it I've used? I love this bronzer. So, what I'm going to do now is just this is a Laura Lee Los Angeles brush. Her brush set is really affordable, but it's kind of just a smaller dome brush, almost just a giant highlighting brush, but not quite. And I'm going to bronze Connie up because she likes to look tan, and she's very upset that I'm not giving her tan vibes. So I'm just going to take...
Yeah, because you're like, yeah, this is too dark of a shade. You're giving away my tan. Like, you're making people think that I'm really white.
You're not really white. I mean, you're part Hispanic.
You know, since I'm part Hispanic, I'm like quinceañera.
Quinceañera.
Yeah, I've always
But
wanted
I'm going to take that and dust that on her cheek. I don't know if it's super visible, but I'm just bronzing where she would get bronze naturally. So you're going to want to put it on the tops of the cheekbones, kind of over the nose, a little bit on the forehead. Like, imagine wearing a pair of sunglasses
and get sunburnt.
And where the sun is going around the sunglasses, that's where you want to bronze, is what I would say. Okay.
We should do like episodes, like episode 1, episode 2 of this. Are you doing this once at a time? One time or no?
I can do it multiple times if you want.
No. I'm saying, like, is this going to be, like, a regular thing?
A series?
Yeah.
I can make it a series if you want.
We should.
I'm just going to take what's left on the brush right now and dust that on your nose. Now, you kind of need a deeper bronzer, but that actually, it looks nice. And the nice thing about, like, the Physicians Formula one is that it has a sheen to it, so it's going to keep adding to the skin-like glow without looking super duper fake.
Because I am, just kidding.
But then I'm just going to take it and run it along your forehead, just because you would get bronzed here. Okay, so there's that.
You're horrible, lady.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do, well, actually, do you want your own Essence Clear Brow Gel?
What is that?
Like that mascara thingy, pop that's like clear.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Okay, so, do you want to grab one out of the drawer? Since your butt is much smaller than mine.
Oh my gosh, there's this kid that we call James Charles at school, and he's fine with it. And then I'm Kim Kardashian, and my friend is Addison Rae. And then my other friend's Charlie D'Amelio.
Why on God's green earth?
What?
Why?
Because which one's open and which one's not?
Let me see. Neither of these is open.
And you know what's bad? You know what's really, really bad? Is Jackson. He's the annoyingest kid you'll ever meet. He's a butthole and everything. Sorry, I really hate him. And he
it's
goes...
It's not nice to hate people. And you've, like, straightened out your posture now.
Sorry. He goes, I think Heidi D'Amelio, Charlie D'Amelio, and Dixie D'Amelio are hot. And I'm like, that's
him being
bad.
A teenage boy. So for the brows, what I'm going to use is this Essence Clear Brow Gel. You can use it for mascara too. It's $3 at Ulta. Really cheap. It's really affordable. It's really nice. And I'm just going to like run it through. Well, don't touch your face after this for a minute. You can see my face in my hand.
So?
I don't know if I want to. Okay, so there's that.
Oh my gosh, I almost left through one eyebrow.
Hmm?
I can almost lift one eyebrow. I can't do it.
Here, you can keep that now. Okay, so for highlighter.
That one's higher than the other. Ew.
For highlighter, I'm going to use the one from Milani. It's the baked highlighter. It's Dulce Perla. It's this shade. So this is going to be a little bit.
I love how you just cover up my whole face. Like, thank you.
But it's really nice. You get quite a bit in here, and it's also just really, really affordable. Well, it's not super affordable. It's $10, but it's a huge amount of product, and you don't need a whole lot. So where I'm gonna highlight on Connie is where the sun light naturally, like when she turns her face, where the light hits.
So like right there.
So like right here on your cheekbone, a little bit above your brow, and like a smidgen bit on your nose, and that's it. So like, don't overdo it, otherwise it's going to look exceedingly fake. This might already look a little bit fake just because
of the color.
Yeah. Halloween's not even done yet. No Christmas.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely no Christmas until Halloween.
Yes, because Mom said it.
Turn your head like this.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that in the light?
Yeah,
What?
Nothing. Most summers are annoying.
Yeah, it's because they're still trying to fix the stupid road.
We live in the city, totally.
It's because they're still trying to fix the stinking road that they've been working on since the end of August, and they haven't finished it.
Yeah,
my chair keeps creaking, and I'm worried it's gonna break underneath me, and I'm so scared because I don't have another chair. I don't want to go back to filming on your bed.
Why not? What's wrong with my bed?
It's too high up.
Oh.
Okay, so there's that, and then do you see how it like it just kind of enhances the glow? Don't do that. It enhances the glow that she already has. Connie, you have really nice skin.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you have like a little breakout like right here and right here. But honey, it could be cystic acne.
What is that?
It means it's like in clusters all over your face.
I don't want that.
Like, you know how you used to call me pizza face?
I did?
Yeah, you told me, you said when you first started getting acne, you said, Shanna, you have to help me with my acne because you went from having a pizza face to having absolutely, there's like, you don't have any pimples anymore.
How long ago was that?
Last year.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
I was stupid last year. I'm still a little bit stupid.
What concealer? I used ColourPop on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
The concealer?
No. Yes. That's what you used on me.
Right there. Okay. For her eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ColourPop concealer again. Technically, you should use an eye primer for this. But basically, I'm going to use just a teeny bitty, itty bitty tap.
Is that eye primer?
No, it's concealer.
Okay, I was going to be like, I cannot use eye primer.
And I'm just going to tap it out with my finger on her eye a little bit just to like help cover up any discoloration that might be on her eye without looking super duper fake.
I'm going to do TikToks right now.
Why?
Because I'm bored. I'm used to dancing all day.
I know you are, and thank you for like not so volunteering to be my sacrificial dummy.
It wasn't
face.
really my choice.
I know, and I appreciate you still being willing to. And then for eyeshadow, and I say eyeshadow very loosely because we're not really doing any eyeshadow.
Like the smallest.
I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush. This one's from ColourPop, and the bronzer again, and tap off, and then just run this through her crease. It's just gonna add a little bit of depth, just a tiny bit of depth and dimension.
I've got that garage freestyle song stuck in my head, and I've got WAP stuck in my head. Cause when you were listening to that one day,
Oh yeah.
stuck in my head.
That song is oddly, like, I don't like watching the music video.
I've never watched the music video,
but I like listening to the song.
all that's stuck in my head is not.
I don't think it's appropriate for you because you're 11, but
no, it's just stuck in my head. It's just not from the top. Make it drop.
yeah. on the top, make it drop.
That's a lot. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's a lot. Macaroni in a pot. That's a lot. And it's just stuck in my head. And
There's actually a song called a WAP, like, or there's a dance. Look up.
I know the dance to WAP.
Yeah, look up. Up. Open your eyes and look up. Just run that under a little bit.
Yeah, I know what the dance is.
So do you want to put on your mascara or no?
Yeah. Because every time.
So she's gonna put on mascara really quick and then we'll come back and finish. Alright, so Connie put on her mascara herself. She does have her own tube of it. The last thing I want to use, and her mascara is from Shop Miss A, which is only $1, so I would highly recommend that mascara because it does a lot for your lashes. I mean, Connie has really super nice long lashes to begin with, but yeah. So the last thing I'm going to use is this ColourPop Luxe lip oil. This is very, very sheer, so it doesn't look like on the mouth. It doesn't look as dark as it is in the tube, but I really like this because it's really nourishing and it's going to give you like a hydrated plumping effect without being stupid. So I'm just going to put some on my finger a little bit and then kind of
No, put on your finger.
already did.
No,
Connie,
no, you're not putting your lips or your fingers on my feet.
you're not putting that on your mouth.
Well, then get a brush.
I don't have a lip brush. Just open your mouth a little bit. It's not. You got really chapped lips.
I know. Okay.
Would you like a chapstick?
I already have one.
Why don't you use it then? Give me your finger then, and I'll put some on your finger. I know. But do you see it's not super sticky or glossy? Like, look up and open your mouth a few times. Do you see it's not like super, it's not stringy, it's not super intense. It's just like a light pop of color, and I think it looks really, really nice on her. So I think, in my opinion, that this whole, like, do you like how you look?
Mhm.
Do you look fake?
My lashes do, but
I mean, you don't look like you're super, it doesn't look like she has on a ton of makeup. I mean, like, if we look from her face to her chest, yeah, there's like a big difference there, but that's because we used that foundation shade.
I love doing this.
I think you look really pretty. But please keep in mind,
If
you
only
guys.
I look like that for real.
You do.
Never mind.
You guys, please keep in mind, like I said at the beginning, that makeup is just there to enhance what's already there. Makeup isn't.
Make me prettier.
No, you are pretty without having to wear makeup.
Don't lie.
You are very pretty without having to wear makeup. Makeup just enhances what's there. So, if you are a parent or a preteen watching this, just realize that, like, social media is a lie. That's, like, the biggest thing I can say is social media is fake. People use filters. Other people have fillers, which aren't necessarily a bad thing.
Filters are nice, though, like.
But not when it makes it look like a completely different person.
I mean, like the glittery filters and stuff.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about, like, filters.
Makeup filters.
Yeah.
I don't really like makeup filters.
So, filters are a lie. Instagram is a lie. Social media in general is a lie.
You want to know it look a lot better right now if I had it? A nose piercing. Right here. I can't wait till I get
This
one of those.
was just basically like my first attempt at trying to do a tutorial aimed at younger people who maybe want to get into makeup but don't necessarily know what products to grab, what to use, how to do it. So like I said, the whole goal was to keep her looking very skin-like, and she definitely still has the shine that her natural skin has. We didn't cover that up, we didn't hide it. She just looked.
Covered that up. That's nice. Covered most of that up. I wish I could go to school looking like this.
Do you think you look bad?
No. Why would I want to go to
I
school
don't
like
know.
this?
You're
if I
weird.
look bad?
Look at you in a real mirror.
Yeah, I wish I could go to school looking like this. But I can't till I'm 16. You're doing this when I'm 16, okay? So, yeah.
All right.
You know,
Anyway,
I
that
gotta
is
be
it.
16 to have a boyfriend, so I'm kidding.
You're a goon. Anyway, you guys, that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. This will probably be a bonus video on Wednesday or something. But this is like my first attempt at trying to do makeup that is meant for people who have like kids who want to wear makeup. This is like aimed at kids who want to wear makeup but don't necessarily know where to start because Connie didn't know what to do. My niece Candace actually had my sister message me and asked me to teach her how to do her makeup, so I did this for her. But also, like, if you're an adult and you want to do this, you can very easily do this. It's just sometimes less is more when it comes to makeup. Less is more. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, wave at the people, Connie.
Kidding.
Have a great day, you guys. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.